So today is a day that I take you guys on the tour of our brand new double wide manufactured home, mobile home. So this home here, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 living rooms, 1,820 square feet. We bought the raw land and we had to do a bunch of clearing, a bunch of bush hogging, dropping trees. We did a lot of work to this. So the home is here and I'm going to show you guys the outside and then I'll take you on the inside. Real quick, I ask you to please hit that like button. That helps my video out so much. I really do appreciate it. Alright, we chose to have these black shutters. We got to pick out the colors that we wanted. So I don't have steps yet, so it's a little hard to get up here. But I just want to open up this door here, show you it comes with a storm door, which is pretty neat. Here's your front door. We're not going to go in there because, like I said, I don't have steps. I have a ladder set up out back. So I'm going to take you guys in through the back door. We will be getting steps in a few days. They're on order. And there will be white skirting. Once we pass inspection, then we can put our white skirting up. Now this home is 32 feet wide by 60 foot long. So we're in the backyard now. There's my ladder. We're going to climb on up and go inside. All right. I can get up here without falling. Oh my goodness. I am getting old. All right, I take my shoes off because it is all sandy. All right, guys, we are in the house. I'll lock that door. You are looking at the utility room. All right, I'm just gonna go out here. I'll come back to this room because I want to show you the house. I'm gonna skip right over to the front door. Don't look behind me. All right, let's pretend like we're coming through the front door. All right, guys, I just walked in the front door. All righty, here's the front door. Just walked in. This is the living room. There's the kitchen and the dining room. Pretty good sized room. 2 good sized windows. Nice view of the front yard, the driveway. All right, I'm gonna step over here in the corner. Now the reason why Amanda and I picked this home is that this one was the biggest bang for our buck, meaning this was the biggest square footage that we could get for the money that we could afford. Now this home does have the batten strips every 4 feet. Okay, it's board and batten. This is a drywall material. It's called VOG, vinyl over gypsum. And you know, you can tape and texture it in the future. The home came, well, it didn't come wired. We had to pay extra to have it wired for a ceiling fan. So we actually got 5 ceiling fans wired in this home. So here's the first one here in the living room. And the ceiling fans are in the utility room. I'll show you them later. And the only thing that me and Amanda both don't like is the dark trim around the doors and the windows and going around the ceiling. We're not real big on that, so we're probably going to paint all that white, and I think that'll really help make the house look a lot better. We're just not big on the dark trim, but there wasn't a whole lot of options that we could do. You know, this home was pretty much what you see is what you get. There was very little upgrades that you could do, but I'll point out the upgrades that we did. Here's the kitchen. Good sized cabinets. Like, these are really big cabinets. They're big oversized cabinets. See my peanut butter jelly in there. All right, the refrigerator and stove we do have. They're just out in my shipping container right now, in my storage container. We did upgrade the countertops. Originally it came with like this darker, like a black countertop, and we just didn't want that. So we did upgrade our countertops. That was one thing they let us upgrade. The kitchen sink, Amanda's already got her eye on a big farm sink. So I have to That'll be on my to-do list. Nice window with a good view of the woods. Kitchen island. There is an outlet there. Plenty of storage space for your crock pots and whatever else Amanda's going to put in there. The dishwasher was an upgrade. Alrighty, so I'll just point out some of the upgrades. Dishwasher, I think it was like an extra $500 to add a dishwasher. But I figure it's now or never, you know, that way it's all plumbed for it. Even though our refrigerator and our stove are stainless steel, you know, maybe I can sell this one and get a stainless steel one. But at least it's plumbed, you know, the holes there, it's all plumbed for it. Otherwise it wouldn't have been plumbed. The sliding glass door, this was an upgrade. I believe this was close to $2,000. It might have been more, maybe $2,500. Amanda knows more of the numbers than I do. But nice sliding glass door. This was a must for me. Because I want to build a big deck on the back that wraps around. So that was a big deal for me. All right, there's your living room, or not living room, dining room. All right, this house has 8-foot ceilings and the AC is in the ceiling. And that was another big plus. We were looking for homes that had AC in the ceiling. We do not want the AC on the floor. We just don't like that because you put your furniture and the couches block the AC vents. So I said, no more. Our next home will have AC in the ceiling. And there it is. All right, we're gonna go down the hallway here. So you got your living room. And the biggest reason why we bought this home is because it has a second family room down here. So, and this one is just as big as the first one. Like, this is a humongous room. And this is going to be the kids' playroom. So this will be the kids' living room. 2 good sized windows. Beautiful view of the woods. Eventually I will have sod out there. You know, I'm going to clean up the woods and it'll look really nice when I'm done with it. Again, there's a ceiling fan in this room. It's already pre-wired. AC in the ceiling. And then there's 2 bedrooms down here. And another thing, we could have got a 4-bedroom. You know, they would have squeezed in 4 bedrooms and made this room smaller or something. I don't know what it was, but these are 2 good sized bedrooms with 2 walk-in closets back here. And the 4-bedroom had, you know, 3 small bedrooms and no walk-in closet. They were just little shoebox closets. These are good sized rooms. I don't know if the camera's picking up the size of the room, but these are really nice sized rooms, especially for children, teenagers, whatever you got. We just got 2 little ones right now. And that's all we're gonna have. We're done having kids, so this is perfect for us. Nice walk-in closet. I mean, this is a good sized closet for a kid. For anybody, I mean, at least they got decent closet space. And then the other room is the same exact as the first one. Okay, so one room will be Emma's and one room will be Danny Boy's. And both of these rooms have ceiling fans. I should have mentioned that. So they're wired for the ceiling fans. Same size closet. All right, guys, we're gonna continue on. What's the best part of this kitchen? I missed it. I didn't even show you guys what's behind this door. This was a big deal for Amanda when she seen this. Check out the pantry. Woo! Good sized pantry. Put all sorts of food in here. Gotta have a pantry. Show you guys one more time. Nice pantry. All right. Utility room real quick. You got your washer and dryer hookup. There's the washer. There's the dryer back there. The hookups. There's your back door. 200 amp breaker, which is pretty standard in these homes nowadays. Behind there is your water heater. Behind there is your AC. And those are the fans. You got 5 fans. All right, now I'm going to take you into the master bedroom. Now, before I go in the master bedroom, I should let you know that we do not have our CO, which means certificate of occupants. We do not have that. So we are not allowed to move anything in or sleep here or anything because the county has not ordained this to be safe yet. You know, they have to do their inspections. So don't tell on me, guys, but I've been sleeping here. I know you guys won't tell on me, right? Look at the size of this master bedroom. Unbelievable how big this room is. This room is ginormous. And there's a ceiling fan here. Wired for the ceiling fan. Now you guys are like, that's not that big of a room, right? That's a queen size bed right here. Okay? That's a queen size mattress on the floor. Just to give you an idea how big this room is. Like I said, the camera doesn't do justice to the size of things, you know. But just to let you know, that's a king size or a queen size mattress. We have a king size bed going in here, but that's what I'm sleeping on now. All right, and here's our master bath. Now this was an option. We could have got 2 sinks in here. They could have put twin sinks and 2 mirrors, but then Amanda would have lost all this counter space. We need the counter space. And besides, there's so much extra room in here. In the future, you could put a big vanity. You know, you can bring that vanity way out to here or something. I mean, there's so much wasted space. But these are the same countertops as the kitchen. You got a walk-in shower, or not walk-in, just oversized shower. It's got 2 seats on it, fiberglass shower. And then in here you got your closet. Got a television back here. Just bringing stuff over slowly. Huge closet. His and hers. Which side's mine gonna be? I like the window. And then this door was optional. This was an option. So we did a couple little upgrades here and there. And then I got to show you the other bathroom. I don't know how I skipped that one. Dan, you're all over the place. You're all over the place. I do all the other tours really good. When I do my own house, I skip things. There's the other bathroom. The kids have a tub so they can get a bath. Pretty basic, nothing too fancy, nothing special. But like I said, guys, this trim we're not real big on. So I think we're gonna paint it all white for now, and that'll make us happy. And then put some floor trim down because there is no baseboard. They just have like a batten strip going along the bottom. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video of our tour. We are very excited about this house. You guys, there's a little sneak peek video at the end of this, so make sure you watch that. It's a future sneak peek. Get me taping and texturing these walls. That's right, we're going to take all these batten strips down, and we're going to make this house look like a finished drywall home. All right, guys, until next time, see y'all. So this living room here has had, this is the 2nd coat on right now. I'm only gonna do 2 coats and I'll sand this down and it'll be ready to hop it with the texture. Look at my hands. You can tell I've been sanding. 2nd living room This is the second family room. This is the first coat.